What's up, guys? I just wanted to show you a quick way to transmog your character in this game, or just kind of change the way your armor looks, mix and match things. You're tired of looking at the Astra armor, you're tired of looking at the Mantis armor. This is probably going to be what you want to do. Delgado's armor, transparent booster pack. A lot of different things you could do with it. No helmet. Helmet combined with a face mask. You just want to take in all that good old space oxygen. This is the look of my character. I can boost and do everything. I haven't put any attributes on the gear yet, but I was doing a lot of tinkering to get this to look how I wanted it to look. Got a little bit of texture bug there on the shoulder, but it's okay. I'm fine with it. I like the overall look we got. The only thing you're gonna need is the BA2 Unpacker, Bat Unpacker. You can get this off of Nexus. I'll put a link in the description for it. Once you have this, you are going to want to go to your directory for the game. Once you get this open, the only things you are going to need are in the data folder. You're going to want to extract the meshes, the mesh 1 and the mesh 2. So I would open this up, drag the mesh 1 and mesh 2 in here. And you're also, I mean, if you want to play around with textures and recolor things, I can go over that just briefly, but you probably want to extract the textures as well. So just get all of these and bring them into here. Once you extract them, it's going to let you choose where you want to extract them to. I have them in the same folder as my BA2 Unpacker. So we go Starfield. This is what it's going to unpack for you. So the only thing we really need, if we're just doing pure looks and not any texture recoloring or shading or anything like that, it's just going to be the meshes folder. With the meshes, you have two folders that are basically everything. It's going to be clothes and morphs clothes. So keep that in mind. We got clothes and we got morphs. So you're going to want to get to your documents. If you do not have these folders, you could go ahead and make them. You're just going to need inside your data, you're going to need a meshes, you're going to need a clothes and a morphs folder. So once you get those, you can just go ahead and open this and leave it off to the side. We're going to look for one, an outfit that we like, and two, an outfit to substitute said image with. Out of all my testing, some of the best outfits to use are going to be ones that just have kind of like extra accessories. If you're turning an outfit into a spacesuit, this is where this is kind of important, because some outfits, if you take my character that I've shown you in game, it's the Shinyavas outfit. If we look at him, which would be here, he has skin inside of his outfit, right? His NIF files. So a lot of the spacesuits won't really have something for you to replace that with. Now, to be able to use something like that, since it's kind of like an extra one, all of them are going to have upper body, sleeves, lower body. But in order to use this fourth one, we're going to need to find a suit that has a extra piece in it. So some of the suits, I can just show you off of the one that I used basically. It's a spacesuit. So I used the shock trooper suit. And if you look at this, it's got an upper body, sleeves, lower body, helmet, backpack, and decals. So we're going to not look at the helmet and backpack for now, because you can make those into really whatever you want. In substitute of the skin, I just placed it for the decals. Alright, I wanted to re-record this since we are going to actually upload this Mantis armor for everyone to use. So I figured I would just make this into a little instruction for that specifically. We are inside of our documents in the mesh clothes folder that we made. And we're gonna want to go into the same thing of the files we unpacked. So the mesh clothes, we are looking for the outfit for the strikers. So outfit gang strikers 01. We're gonna paste that in there. Now we are gonna go rename this with the mantis spacesuit. So let's get the mantis name and let's rename this. Now inside of here, we're gonna still have all the outfit gang strikers, right? I am playing a female character, and you could rename all of these if you'd like to, but it is unnecessary if you're only just playing one gender, right? So first things first, I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna get rid of all the male files just to keep it nice and neat. I got male, male, male. Everything that has an M in it is a male file and vice versa for the Fs. So let's just go ahead and get rid of those. Now we have all the things we need to replace. So let's go into the mantis folder, and in here we have the name substitutes that we need to bring over here. So let's start out with the helmet. You can do the female helmet, which is, I don't think there is a female helmet. A lot of the helmets are like unisex, so keep that in mind. Just drop the helmet here. Now let's do the lower body. Drop that here. Now there is a hood down variant to the striker fit. I haven't really played around with that. We're just gonna ignore that for now. Let's get the rest of this done. So we got sleeves first. We'll put it here. We'll actually replace the first with the first. And then the sleeves third. We'll put that on the regular one. Now we have the upper body to do. So let's get the upper body name. Throw it in here. Let's get the upper body first. And throw it in here. Now this is one of the outfits that has a decal as well as another version of the hood. When it comes to decals, you're gonna need an extra piece to kind of throw with it. We can try to make the backpack into that, but there's no promising. This will also, if it does work, will make a transparent backpack. So some outfits have a decal, and that's kind of like a go-to one for customizing because it gives you one extra slot to play with when you're turning outfits into spacesuits. But for now, we can try the backpack. So let's just slap the backpack in there. And again, the hood down variant, we're not going to worry about this. Maybe if you wanted to use this over the other upper body and then have like some other helmet that you want to use, that's something you could do. But for now, we're just going to get this out of here. I can troubleshoot it and mess around with it later and see what we could do with it. All right, so we got all of the clothes inside meshes renamed. We're going to go over to the morphs. And inside of the morphs, we have our clothes folder that we created. I already have a mantis here, but let's just get rid of this and make a new one just to demonstrate. So let's go back to meshes. We're going to go to morphs, clothes. We're going to find the same gang outfit. So strikers, we're going to copy that, paste it over here, and do the almost the exact same thing. So we're getting the name for the spacesuit. We're going to rename this. Go inside. We can get rid of the male variant. Go in here and see it's the same name, just followed by an F. And rename this. Go inside again. And in here, we have the hood down stuff as well. Like I said before, we're just not going to pay attention to any of that for now. And it does have a decals, but we'll try just using the mantis texturing in the beginning to see if it works, but there's no promises with stuff like that when you don't have the same amount of seats to replace it with, so to say. For now, let's just do the sleeves, the lower body, and the upper body. And like I said, we can try to change the decal by just putting this in the starting string. Also, something to keep in mind that I almost forgot, Mantis has its gender before the actual piece of clothing, so let's make sure we change that with the decals and the upper body. We also got to get rid of the 1, so it would be F underscore. All right, so we got the morphs and we have the clothes. I also have a texture for a blacked out mantis, but that's something I could just leave in the Discord for you guys. Let's boot the game up and see what we got. All right, and now that we're in game, you can see the mantis fit. Let us put on the mantis backpack too. And it did work for the decals. So we were able to get that to replace the decals, and we have a transparent booster. So there you go. That will be it. Hopefully this helps you guys, and good luck on your drip adventures. If you need any other help with anything, hit your boy up. I'll try to reply in the comments. There is a way to retexture stuff as well. Maybe I do that in another video, but if you want a quick little TLDR, once you extract your textures, you're gonna get a close folder, and inside the closed folders, you're gonna get these DDS files. You can use something like GIMP to open DDS files. GIMP is free. I know people use like Paint.net or Photoshop plugins. But yeah, if you just want something free, easy, I'd recommend GIMP. You can change, I mean, I was messing around with some colors just to black out one of my fits. You see, I just changed like the color curves on them. And obviously, I could get my iPad out and precisely repaint some of this stuff. I just haven't bothered you. I've been doing a lot of sites. And then once you actually change what you want, you would just make sure you export it and not save. So you would just export it and overwrite it to whichever texture. And your textures go inside your data folder of your documents as well. It's just their own section. So textures, clothes, and then whatever else you need right here. So hopefully that helps. Yeah, if you guys want to see any of my adventures, check out the Twitch. I have a mod list in my Discord of all the mods I use, and I've placed a couple of the custom like skin setups I have in there as well. So if you guys want some free drip, check it out. But I appreciate it, guys. Leave a like, sub if it helped you, and I will catch you later.